morning, Ashburn fans. This is Dan Reisacker, your friendly morning Ashburn broadcaster, streamer. As you can see, the Zamboni is just leaving the ice. Our Op 4, the Oakland Junior Grizzlies, are waiting to take the ice. Ashburn boys are nowhere to be found. I'm sure they're around ready. We've seen them somewhere. So we're getting a little bit late start. I think clock says 9:23. Is that what my watch says? My watch says 9:23 also. So presumably the Ashburn is in the locker room getting a little last minute advice. Oh, here we go. They're taking the ice. We are here at beautiful JFK Recreation Center in Trenton, Michigan, for our third game of the Western Michigan Invitational against a team that is tied for first, the Oakland Junior Grizzlies, in this tournament. Of course, they've only had 2 games. Everyone has only had 2 games at this point. But our likelihood to advance is not terrific, considering we lost our first 2 games, both by a 1-point differential. So there are 3 teams that have not yet had a win. So there is a possibility that even if we lose, if those other 2 teams lose, pardon me just a moment.
Do you and Luke have any desire to do the Ford Museum because the team's going there?
We'll talk, figure afterwards. Do we need to buy a ticket or something?
Yeah, everyone's buying tickets now.
Oh, I see. I guess maybe, yeah. I don't know. I'm not worried about that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get on the phone and buy them, or do you not want to?
Sure.
do it?
If the team's doing it, yeah, let's do that. Anyhow, sorry. Quick discussion about the team apparently heading out to the Ford Museum. So there's a possibility even if we were to lose, we could end up in the playoffs. But the other 2 teams would have to lose, and then I do not know what the tie-breaking rules are. It's goal differential, goals against. I haven't looked that up. So if it's goal differential, then we're in pretty good shape because both of our games so far have only been 1-point differential. A tie will probably get us there. Try to zoom a little bit. See if I can get the focus to lock. Focus and exposure. Okay. And if we end up in the 9th or 10th slot, then we will play a consolation game tonight and have the opportunity to head home early. Nobody wants that, but I guess that's the other half of the consolation. Of course, people who flew, which is most of the team, have to figure out if they can get their flight changed. Those of us who drove have more flexibility. Then you got to decide if you want to drive overnight. Locked the exposure on a pretty bright setting. Man, this is maybe better. Just sometimes when you lock the exposure, it locks the focus too. And if it's focused on the safety net, which it looks like it has, then that's not terrific. Let's get out of here and try and see if we can do it. I'm gonna focus it on Will's butt. like I'm not zoomed out all the way. My hands are so cold, I think my phone's not working properly. Touchscreen. There we go, that's better. So some discussion about going to the Ford Museum as a unofficial team outing this afternoon. Or whenever that might be. So Luke Reisacker in goal. Kyle Tinshirt is our starting center. Jared Ireland and Shane Stewart on wing. Aiden Harrison, Spencer Combs. They've been of our starting lineup for, I think, all of these games. Well, I mean, not Luke in goal. Obviously, he and Will alternate. Today's broadcast is dedicated to the memory of my friend and co-worker, Dr. Brian Jack. Brian was the director of the Programming and Fiscal Economics Division of the Office of the Director for Program Analysis and Evaluation. His office was in the Pentagon on 9/11, but he was not. He was flying out to a conference in California and happened to be aboard Flight 77. So he was not in the Pentagon until the moment of impact. And 20 years ago today. He's a great man. He was married to a commander in the U.S. Navy. He is buried at Arlington Cemetery in the Columbarium. Despite being a civilian, he's there on his just recently married. I think he had been married for 3 months. All right, Kyle took the first drop, and it comes out long past the defenseman on the Junior Grizzlies, and we got some energetic play to start off. Grizzlies come up with it. Kyle gets in their way, almost gets a turn around. Shane's trying to fight it back. 15 Black will take it. Baker tries to get across the line, gets disrupted by Jarrett, and then Aiden. They're going to bring it back in the far corner. Spencer along the line back into neutral ice where number 4 will try to pick it up. He's chasing it, pursued by both Shane and Jarrett. Gets the stick on it first, back down. Aiden's got it. Across to Spencer. Spencer finds the pass off the boards to Shane. Shane drops it. Quick move back to Jarrett. Gets clean across the line. Right up into the paint. Shane could not get the shot off. Number 4 lifts the stick, tries to get it away. Fighting to get it back. It's going back into neutral ice. 15 Black brings it across the line. Poked away by Miles, and then picked up by Will Schneider. Long pass up, cleaned it, and across the line to Joey. The bounced off the stick, he lost possession. He has to go chase it back down the front in the near side corner where Will tries to get it. Jack puts the pressure on. Joey up along the boards, chipped out and across by Jack at neutral ice. Miles tries to get it to Jarrett. Doesn't get there. He's got to get a cleaner pass than that. 19 Black. These guys are tough. Both teams showing real energy at the start of this game. All right. We're back to the corner. Miles chips it off the boards up to Will. Will keeps it going up to where Joey picks it up. Gets tangled up the feet of the officials. He's off balance. Will gives a little shove, giving Joey a little space to get the stick on the puck. Tries to find a pass to Landon. Gets past him. Landon will have to get it away. Does not. 19 gets it going and further down. Matt Johnson picks up the puck and sends it down long. He did not have a teammate. He picks up by number 2 Black, fresh off the bench. Long pass to 40, intercepted by Paul Allison. He'll find the pass to Grayson along the boards. Grayson keeps it going. Landon has to chase it. Picks it up, clean. No offsides there. Lifted way high. It's going to come down right at the center ice. Matt Johnson chips it away. Noah sticks tied up with the other player. Gets it back. They get it into the slot. And that's Landon diving for it. Knocks it off to the side. Matt Johnson hits the gas, gets in the corner, ties up one player. They get a nice centering pass all the way through. I think that was Grayson up to Landon. Landon clean, takes a shot, bounces off the goalie. It was a good opportunity. Paul gets in there behind the net. The puck wasn't there anymore. Jarrett, fresh off the bench, tries to get in, do something, gets nothing for his trouble. Spencer, beautiful job poking it away, but can't get it out of the zone before backup comes from the Oakland Junior. Oakland? Is that what it is? Junior Grizzlies. Jarrett, beautiful jump in the air as he gloves it down. Not that easy for that. Luke comes out, sticks it away. It's going to pop up high in the net. He's back in his crease. Hits the safety net and stopping play. The score is 0-0. We've got 10 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first period. Enthusiastic and energetic play from both teams so far. Whatever coach did to fire these guys up, they are doing it. Maybe it's just the energy of the Grizzlies. All right, that shot from the blue line. Luke sticks it above from the back behind the net. Joey trying to get it back. Miles on the other side. Grizzlies drop it back to their own player. We got I think that was Matt Johnson rushing up to get the pass to Schneider. It's going to come down. I'm sorry, that was Mason. Didn't read the number. Miles up past Jack. It's going to go long. Joey tries to catch it. It gets knocked back. Jack along the boards, turns it back around. Joey. Jack fires. Bounce back out. I lost track of it. Oh, there's Jack again. Jack, second shot. Goal, gloves at the snap of the clock with 9 minutes 59 seconds. Score still 0-0. Like all morning games, today's broadcast is brought to you by Cheap Hotel Coffee. Cheap Hotel Coffee. Actually, this is Cheap Rink Coffee. I'm on my second cup. And Cheap Hotel Coffee and Cheap Morning Coffee as well. All right, round the boards to 14. Came to Matt. He fires it in. Colin out there. Couldn't get a stick on it. It's going to come all the way out to Matt. To Noah. Noah off the boards up to Colin. Colin gets tripped by 87 and actually gets a whistle for it. I didn't think they were going to call that one. But possibly that was just offsides. Yeah, it's just an offsides call. Sorry. Paul takes a drop, tries to get it over to Landon. Noah will take it back behind Luke's net. It's going to come back, turned around the other way as Noah wipes out and gets knocked down. Matt tries to get it out, tripped up by the offense on the other team. Landon hits the gas, skates it through. Shot. Nope, kind of whiffed over it. It was a good try. It was a good try, but it was a superhero play, which, it's not going to work against these guys. Shot off balance. Loose puck coming all the way around. Landon tries to get it. It's out, puck a little bit behind him. He kind of kicked it out, but then he had to go back for it. Did not work. Picked up the other team. Luke, easy pad save on a kind of weak ass approach. Pass up. Oh, off balance. Colin, nice job getting it away, but then off balance himself goes down. 14 picks it up. Pursued by Colin. Noah gets it out to neutral ice. Chipped by Landon, who's heading to the bench. It seemed like a good opportunity to change plan there, Landon. I don't know. All right, Jared fighting with 24 along the boards. Gets it out to Spencer. Distractingly, there's kids throwing football around behind the glass. I find it distracting. All right, Grayson up to contender for Jared. Got intercepted. 40, cross to 22, I think. Shot, Luke saves it, bounces back behind the net, comes back out. Jarrett chips it out, loses the stick. Shane picks up a loose puck and takes it in. Net's way off as they crash in, no goal. And there's the whistle. Looks like I thought it was pointed at Jarrett, but it looks like 40 black is going. Let's see if we can see what 4 black, I'm sorry, is heading to the box. And Ashburn will, I think, end up with a power play. Minute 30 on the board. On the penalty, for whatever reason, they are doing this whole Western Michigan Invitational is doing minute 30 penalties. A little bit mixed line here. Just from the standpoint, they got Paul, and so quick shot there. It's in the goalie's glove. Stop the clock after 7 seconds of play. So they got Kyle, Shane, and Paul on offense. Aiden and Spencer on D. All right, comes back to Paul. Across to Spencer. He fires it in. Again, in the goalie's glove. We got a minute 18 left in the power play. Shane takes the face off. Oakland comes up with it. It's going to go long. That's going to be icing call. Wow, it is chilly in this rink. Shane will take the face off again. I think it's still the same lineup there. Kyle is out in the wing position. Around the boards, Paul will engage. Aiden, oh, they're going to chip it out. That'll, I think, be icing again. They're just going to keep icing it every time they get a stick on it. It's got to stop letting them do that. It's going to be a long game if they keep, icing it every 3 seconds. Shane with the face-off. It's going to come back out and neutral ice. Paul picks it up. Pauses the beat, sends it over to Mason. Mason back to Paul. Just under pressure from number 9. The single player is forcing him all the way back. Aiden, because he hit the boards hard, actually kind of came out of commission, so it's not too bad. Back and forth, Kyle through the offsides there. Aiden in the corner, trying to keep it away, and they're going to try to ice it, but this time Paul will get it. And Paul going to have to race with the kid. Paul getting in the way. Paul lost his stick, keeping the kid boxed up, and there is a separate penalty. Number 19 Black is going to the box. That should leave us with 25 seconds of 5-on-3. Elbow. Whatever happened, I didn't see it. It was not something that didn't happen. It was, the official who called it was well back behind the play. So I think it was the folks who were trying to rush to keep up. Kid was standing next to Kyle, so whoever it was, maybe elbowed Kyle. All right, Joey will take the face off. We got Jarrett and Will on wing, with Landon as also out there as extra offense. Mason, our sole normal defenseman. Going to try to make this one count. We got 4 offensive specialists, plus 1 of our strongest D. That's a personal opinion on my part. I don't mean to judge how good your kid plays hockey. Mason's terrific. All right, back to Landon. Cross to Mason. Mason tries to fire it in. Snapped away, like off the edge of the goalie's glove. Will in, bounces past Jarrett, out to Landon. Landon fires it. Some kind of save, couldn't see what it bounced off, and it clearly didn't go in. Jarrett lying down there, like laying on him, can't get up. 24 tries to get it out, gets it up to 21. Again, Landon drops the stick. It's like somebody coated our stick with butter. We're going to draw the icing call, and that's just as the penalty ends and number 4 comes out. We will be back to, I believe, although it's showing, I don't know, the board's showing something weird. It shows an extra 1-minute penalty on there. But we should be back to 5-on-4 play at this point. Coach is shouting something at him. Shane taking the face off. Aiden. Coach was shouting at Aiden. I could hear his name right as the puck dropped. All right, 21 got the puck away unexpectedly. Then he wiped out. There's a loose puck picked up by Shane. Shane's going to hit the gas. He's going to go take it across the neutral zone into his offensive zone. He's got it in the corner. Pauses the beat. Finds a pass intended for Aiden, but still lost it, like kind of bounces over him. We have to fade back to neutral ice. Aiden brings it back in. Aiden drops it to Paul. Paul slaps it off the goalie's pads into the corner. Will Schneider engages. Kyle finds it as it bounces out, tries to center it, but under defensive pressure. Gets it out to Shane after a shot. Shane slaps it, stopped by the D. Aiden at the line. Finds a pass to Will, I think. Yeah, that's Will. Will drops it back, intended for Paul. Paul misses the reception. He took his eyes off. Paul chased by 7 the whole way, drags 7 in, outsticks him, and he's going to come back and reattack. Back up to Shane. Shane bounces off his skate, hands it back to Paul. They made it look like he meant to do that, but that was, I think, a flub. All right, out to Aiden. Aiden looking for a hole. Chips it back to Paul. Paul along the board. Scuffle there with number 7. Paul and 7 both go down. Aiden. Shane comes in from the other side. We've got a penalty. It's on us, it looks like, as their goal is going. As soon as Will touched it, they got the whistle. All right, we are suddenly going to be on a penalty kill against this strong-looking team, although we have not looked bad ourselves. Noah giving Luke some friendly advice. Or maybe vice versa, I'm not sure. I can see the two of them chatting. We do look a little overexposed here. Let's see if we can... I'm having trouble getting the camera settings the way I like them. All right, minute 30 on the box. Actually, looks like maybe it was Shane who went in. Jarrett taking face off, I think. Out to Luke got a quick save, and there's a scuffle. It's behind the net. Matt Johnson fighting to do something with it. Oakland comes up with it. Hits Jarrett, deflected well wide. Johnson is going to slap it down. Gets gloved down at the blue line. Dumped into the near side corner. 87 Black, contending with, trying to get it away, keep it away from Noah. Out to 14 at the blue line. Crossing and shot, and it's in. I didn't have a great eyes on it. It looked like it hit Luke's stick, and then I think he got the initial shot saved, and then they tapped it in backdoor. So we are down a point, 0-1, 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. I told Luke to just not let any goals go in, and he didn't listen to me. All right, Paul taking the drop. Oakland's going to come up with it. Miles. That's going to be offsides. Miles chipped it out just past the blue line, I think. At least that's what seems like the official agrees with me. We get a lot of hockey. This is a tough team. Paul also takes face off. Oakland comes up with it. Cross to 24, into the zone. But Mason's going to have it from there. Pauses the beat, under pressure. Tries to pass out back in the neutral zone. But picked up by 24, but then stolen by Landon. Landon finds the pass to Mason. Mason dumps it to the corner. Played by the Oakland goalie. Hand off to 24. Around to past 14. It's going to come all the way out to neutral ice where Miles Blessed hands it back off to his offensive teammate, Landon Street. Landon hits the gas, brings it in. Skates around some kid. You know, he loses the puck in the process and has to fight to get it back. I think Landon is used to that working because he's good at that. Out to Mason and neutral ice. He's going to bring it back in. I feel like there's all the way down. That'll be icing against Oakland. Stop the clock. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first period. Kyle Tincher with face-off. Out to Jarrett. Jarrett chips it back. Shane tries to center. He comes through. Matt Johnson keeps it in play. Back to Jarrett. Jarrett back to Shane. Actually, no, that's Kyle. Usually. All right. Shane back to Jarrett. Tries to get it up to Shane, and as he got into, he's in the, keeps getting knocked down as he's like standing in front of the net. All right. Shane rushes to go get it in the corner. Chips it along the boards over to Kyle. Kyle into the center, but defense picks it before it gets to Jarrett, who was waiting. Kyle, clean hit against the boards, and they're going to center it. And deferred penalty. It's going to go long, and no icing call, I guess, because of the deferred penalty. All right, Shane finally got a stick on it, stop the clock, 2 minutes, 16 seconds left. Kyle is heading to the box. He's mad. Kyle's temper did not serve us well in the last game. Oh, maybe it wasn't Kyle. They're discussing with the officials. Actually, Shane going to the box. Kyle thought it was on him. All right, Shane's in the box. 14, cross to 20-something. Pad save Luke, and then this time knocked away by Aiden. Good defense. This kept it out of that back door. Up to 2. Skates it to the center. Stopped by Joey as he tries to shoot it in. Deflected off a little bit. 87 Black in the corner. Aiden harries him, but we're back and forth to 15. Out to 14. Shot over Luke's shoulder, putting the second point on the board. It's going to put the score at 2-0, 0-2. Minute 46 left in the first period. Joey takes face off. Miles picks it up. Skates it up to the blue line. Tries to flick it long. Ends up hitting the glass in the Oakland box. Stopping the clock. We got a minute 41 left. Joey will take the drop again. Will and Jack on wing. Looks like Will's going to come up with possession. Struggling to keep it from 19 Black, who slams them into the boards. 24 Black around. It'll come to 9 Black. Off the boards, Mason gets a chance for a slap shot. Hits some kid in the skate. Back around the boards to, I think that was to Joey. Almost got into the paint where Will Schneider was waiting. Back to Will. Will out to Jack. Jack fires. Goalie saves it. Loose puck picked up by Oakland. They drop it back, shot, hits Luke's blocker and up into the safety net, stop the clock with a minute 3 left. I'm going to put a little more zoom on this. The upside of having a little zoom is that you can see better. All right, there's a Landon got the puck after the drop. Takes it through the neutral zone, hits the brakes, and it doesn't work. This is the kind of thing that, like, Landon's so used to being able to out-skate and out-stick handle because he's good, but so are these guys. That doesn't always work. This time, they tried to do something clever and do a little drop pass, but Spencer was there. He finds a long pass to Landon. This time, again, Landon hits the brakes, trying to do something. Ford is all over him. Grayson comes in to help, chips it away. Paul will get in there, tangling up with 22 Black. Grayson from the far side. Puck shoots out. Aiden has to hit the gas. Cannot possibly get there before it gets out of the offensive zone. Aiden, hard up the boards, intended for Landon. Can't establish possession. There's going to be offsides. 21 was well over the line. What was he doing there? Does he not know where the line is? So yeah, the downside of plays in close. Zoom is too much. And I'm too busy clutching my coffee cup to keep my fingers warm, so easily switch it back. All right, nice move by Kyle Tincher, just being in the right place at the right time. As Shane brought it in, out to Noah. Noah chips off his stick. Oh, come on. Oh, that would have been a nice opportunity. And it's going to be icing. And it won't matter because time ran out in the first period, and we will head to the box with a score of 0-2. Not terrific, but I met a girl in the bar last night who said she'd show me a good time. I went outside, she ran 100 meters in 9.72 seconds. That's a good time. You know what really blows my mind? Psychic prostitutes. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Aye, matey. Sorry. My eldest child's trying to decide what they want to do with their life. I told them, yeah, consider going into urology. You'll always see a steady stream of income. All right, we are getting ready for the second period here. And Kyle will take the face off. We got red line out there. Ready for blood, ready for vengeance. All right, unfortunately, 14 black picks it up. Brings it in, shot. Luke deflects it up into the safety net, stop and play. With 9 seconds gone from the second period, rather. Paul's parents showing their gang symbols. All right, drop taken by Kyle Tinshirt. Stuck in between his skates for a little bit there. Kyle brings it out of the boards. Jarrett will pick it up close to the blue line. Takes it in offensive zone. Fires wide of the net. Rebound chipped away by number 5 Black. And they do a nice job passing it. 87. Everybody reaching high. No high sticks call. No offsides call. Spencer in the corner gets it up to Shane. Shane will flick it out again. Jarrett will have a chance. Again from number 2 Black. Chipped it away and off. I guess they're calling offsides. Maybe it went back out and in again. I'm not sure what it was, but there was a whistle. That was the blue line, so we assume that means offsides. Joey Greenland taking the face off. Out. Noah chips it along the boards. Oakland moves it through. Matt Johnson will pick it up and then just gets some kid knocks him to his feet. Scramble there. Into the paint. Luke's got it. Luke holds on to it. Stopping the clock. 13 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second period. It feels like the second period has been going on forever, and it has been less than a minute of play. It's a lot of hockey. A lot of stoppages, actually. A lot of short plays here. Joey Greenland with face-off. Puck ends up along the board. Joey has to go chase it. Mason's going to try to help out 9 Black behind the net. Jack comes in to hassle him. They're going to pass it out to 4 at the blue line. Does not go out. Joey tries to do something, gets it up, and Jack tries to chip it over to Will Schneider, but intercepted. Shot. Luke saves it, covers it, tries to cover it anyway. Couldn't fall fast enough. Needs more gravity. All right, Mason along the boards. I'm losing track of it. Will Schneider tries to hammer it along the boards. Again, stopped. This time, Mason will have a little bit of clear ice, enough to get it up to the blue line and out and in. Will chips it up, number 4 Black. Finds a pass to Klein. Jack, looking around, discovers he's got opponent right behind him. Schneider, over to Jack. Jack off the boards, gets it up across the line, but loses possession. We'll do a line change. Come on, do it quick. These guys are going to come for you. That was Grayson's stick, popped it up, it came back down. Picked up, sent by Miles. Mason hits the gas. Cannot get it away from 4. Had too much speed, but Grayson's there. Grayson finds the pass. Mason's going to try and tie up 17. Can't quite do it. He'll chip it back to 22. Landed. Nice interception. Brings it right in. Gets a shot. Deflected by the goalie. He's off balance. Paul gets a second shot. Goalie blocker chips it up over the crossbar. And it's going to get lofted out. Glove down by Mason and neutralized. Mason finds a pass to Paul. Paul sends it in. Goalie plays it wide of the net. Around the boards. Landon picks it up in the corner. Tries to do something. Black's going to move it out. Landon intercepts it, neutralized. Sends it back into the zone. Drawing offsides call as either Paul or Grayson weren't out there. I'm not sure which. Grayson was right at the line, so I assume it was Paul. He was up close where I couldn't only see him in the corner of my eye. Again, to recap, we are down 0-2 with 11 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second period against the Oakland Junior Grizzlies, I believe, if I remember right. Kyle backhands it along the boards, leaving his teammate Shane to pick it up. Gets whizzed around, and there's some scuffle there right behind the net. It's going to come out. Aiden from the point, shoots, hits 87. 14, dumps it. Spencer will go racing for it. Spencer's going to get there. The two of them get tangled up with a lot of speed. Kyle tries to chip it away. Can't quite get there. Aiden, and they're going to try and center it, and this time Shane gets the stick on. It's going to pop loose. He's going to chase it all the way down and across the line, steal it from 19 with some speed. Tries to race him around behind the net. 19 is fast. Shane couldn't do too much. Chipped out. Loose puck picked up by 14 Black, who will skate it through the zone. He has to get it away from Spencer. Spencer forced him to take a bad shot. It was wide of the net. Kyle in the corner, was assisted by Aiden. Stuck there, and loose puck picked up and passed out. And third point is going to go on the board as they quick pass it out into the paint and chip it around Luke. That was a lightning fast play. The guy was just waiting to snipe him. Score 0-3 with 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the second period. Joey takes face off. Out to Matt Johnson. Matt gets it, sends it along the boards. Out to Matt again. Matt tries to send it in the net. It's bounced wide. Joey got a shot off there. Schneider out to Johnson. Flubs it a little bit, and it's an offsides call, right? I mean, it just kind of bounced over his stick, and he tried to send it to his teammate, but I think he didn't have time to realize he'd moved out into neutral ice. Joey with the face-off is going to go back deep into offensive zone. Will Schneider tries to go take it. Joey on the far side. Noah shelves it, gets it right up to the paint just about, and shot taken by Joe Greenland. Goalie holds on to it. If we could just find a hole, just one, I think it would change the energy of this game a little bit. We could use that. A little reminder that we know how to sink this puck. Paul also takes face off. Landon has it in the corner. Landon tries to center it. Scuffle there with Grayson trying to kick it in. It seemed like he was right in front of the goal. Mason crossed to Miles. Miles hands it back to Mason. Mason's got a moment to think. Look. Gets it up. It's going to bounce off. They're going to call that one offsides. I'm sorry, icing. We're down 0-3. Got 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second period. Paul will take the face off. Paul, let's see. 22 Black comes up with it. Paul chases him. Gets it out and around along the boards. Can't quite get a clean stick on it. Out. Looks like, and we get it out. Grayson will hit the gas. He will chip it down long. Landon races number 4. At the 40, Mason, slap shot, didn't get to the net. Miles chips around back to where Grayson's going to pick it up behind the net. Grayson hits the brakes, spins it out the Oakland player, passes back to Paul. Paul gets it through the paint. Landon could not get the shot off. Grayson hovering, looking, moving, draws the kid in, gets a pass back to Landon. Back out. Mason tries to send it in. Come on, Mason, get it back to your position. It's along the boards. I don't know why I give them advice. All right, it came along the boards. Mason hit the gas, got there, got it away. Hand up to Landon. Landon kind of chipped at it at the backside of the stick as he was trying to turn around. Right? Miles kept it. Took it in. Miles hitting the gas. Line change happening behind him. He gets behind the net and gets knocked to his feet. We got fresh legs out. We got, looks like red line. Comes to save the day. All right, Shane Sewick keeps it going. Tries to pass it to the center. Did not have a teammate there. Jarrett fighting to keep it in play. Could not. 15 black takes it to the neutral ice. Chipped away by Aiden. Nice defensive play. Hand up to Shane. Shane hits the gas. He'll skate it through. Can't get around 19. Gets his stick lifted and gets stripped for his trouble. Spencer takes some kid out. There's going to be a whistle on that one. Possibly Spencer. We'll see what the official says. Nope, 19 black going to the box. I didn't see that one happen. Hooking. 19. We will end up with an Ashburn power play. Kyle Tinscher taking the face off. Paul and Shane on as wing. Out. Spencer at the line. Tries to send it to Aiden. Misses the pass. Gets it behind him. Paul Spencer back to Aiden. Aiden up to Kyle. Spencer has to race for it. They're going to pass it behind the net. Come on, like this is supposed to be a power play. Shane. Cross. Gets it to Spencer. Spencer skates it. What are you doing, Spencer? All right. You had Kyle waiting there. All right. Aiden fires it behind the net. I think that Shane brings it out, and they're going to ice it. It's going to go all the way down, and icing whistle. 50 seconds left in the power play. Joey took the face off. It's going to come back to Landon. Landon hands it off into the corner to Jarrett, I think. Back to Landon. Landon looking for a hole. Gets it into the goalie's pads. Jarrett tries to shoot it off the rebound. Takes his eye off the puck and whipped it a little bit. Mason pokes it, keeps it going. Hand it back up to Jarrett. Will brings it in, looking for something. Gets it right out in front of the goal. Shoots. Goalie saves it. Defense knocks it away and forces Mason to go chase it as it rolls all the way down. That'll be icing. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the concept of gloves. I'm aware of this concept. I don't know why I'm not a bigger fan. My hands are, that's a long-winded way of saying my hands are cold. That's all right. Joey taking the face off. Out to Landon. Landon finds the hole! Nice! Landon just finds the hole. Golly. Nice. I was commenting that putting a point on the board would feel like it changed a little energy of this game. We'll see if that reminds them that they know how to score. Finds the hole. All right, Kyle Tinscher with the face-off. We got red line out there. Noah and Matt on D. Noah races for it, hits the brakes, kind of gets the kid spun out, but he didn't keep the puck with him. I think that was Matt Johnson on D playing it. That's Jared Ireland got the stick. At the puck, rather. Noah chips it back out to neutral ice. Shane has a chance. Is that a little bit in front of him? I thought he was going to easy pickup, but I think he was worried. All right, there's Kyle up to Noah, across the line to Jarrett. Jarrett's got it in the corner. Centers it right in the paint. Kyle could not get the shot off. Noah losing his skate, his edge. Jarrett helps out. Chip keeps that thing going. Matt chips it away. Shot. Where is it? I can't even see it. All right. Shane, long pass up. Jarrett racing 19, gets outsped, but he tries to get up the corner anyway. Kyle along the board behind the net. Puck stolen out by 21 Black. Matt Johnson picks it up at the line, shoots it in, sticks aside by the goalie. Kyle behind the net. It's going to come out. Grayson, fresh off the bench, skates behind the net. He's got relatively clear ice around him. Out to Matt. Matt passes back behind the net. I could hear the coach scream and shoot, but like there was a huge amount of players between Matt and the net. Shot, Luke, pad save, and he's covering it. The score is 1-3. We got 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second period. Having just recently put a point on the board, we feel like we've got a little change in the energy. This team, which is one of the, I think, best ranked teams in the tournament, we have at least put some blood on their ledger to borrow some, I don't know, I'm mixing metaphors. All right, Paul taking the face off. Fish is making Landon move back and forth for some reason. Paul chips it out. Grayson shoves it out. He forces Will into neutral ice. They're going to pass it across and bring it back into the zone. Number 4, shot, 6 save Luke. That was nice placement and a good save. That would have been in. Luke covers it. He's got it. Come on, blow the goddamn. I mean, he had it, and then somebody not lifted his arm, and they're gonna call that one no icing call. Landon, steal it back. Come on, get Landon. Landon loses his stick. Hold on to your stick. I tell you, they snuck into our locker room and cut our sticks and butter. All right, Miles turns around, finds the pass to Landon. Landon, crisp reception, man. That was beautiful. Despite being a little off balance, just got it. All right, Mason chips it back out into neutral ice. All right, they're gonna pass out neutral zone. 15 gets it out. Miles chips it. I think that's Miles. Yep, chips it off into the corner. Mason knocks the kid away while the guy trips over Paul. 22 around the boards, back to 15. Paul's gonna try and steal it from him. At least lifted his stick, kept him from doing anything. Mason in the corner, rockets it around the board, bouncing. Miles will pick it up from there. Miles finds the pass up off Landon's skate. Unfortunately, it's going to come back. Mason tries to get it. 14's got relatively clear ice, but Miles, nice skating moves. Skating backwards, a little off balance, just kept his eye on that player and kept it going. Colin grabs it, finds the pass to Will. Will hits the gas. Hits the brakes there, tries to get it back to Joey. He's trying to spin out 19, that did not work. 14 brings it into the zone. He's got to go around Spencer. Aiden flicking around the boards. Spencer gets hammered. All right. Wide shot, glove down by 4. 19 chips it back to 87. 87 shoots, pad save Luke. Will reaching the stick, gets the possession, finds the pass up kind of loosely towards where Colin was, but still bouncing. Spencer out, tries to get back out and neutralize. 14 shoots, hits Spencer. Lost scramble. Like Luke, is wide of the net, just barely. That was nerve-wracking. I think that was Joey looking for a pass up to Will. Will heads to the bench. You're going to put fresh legs out there while Oakland tries to get set up for their attack. Noah chips it along the boards, up and into the zone. Noah's going to pick up his own puck, chasing it back. Hard along the boards. Shane trying to get it out. 9 will get it away from him, but both Jarrett and Shane kind of disruptive advance, but they can't turn it around. All right, it's going to send long, bouncing. 19 will pick it up deep in their own corner, behind the line. But Jarrett coming from the other direction. Out, stop by Noah at the line. Tip back to where both Jarrett and Shane, and now Kyle, out into the paint. Come on, Shane. Takes the shot, easy deflection though. Jarrett creating some space in the corner. Tries to pass it in, hits somebody in the skate, I think. Shane shooting for that high angle. Doesn't find it. Around the glass. Jarrett and then Kyle to scramble. Number 7 Black trying to fish it out. Loose puck picked up by comes around the boards. Shane on the far side, again, scuffling along the boards. Kyle comes in to help. 9, trying to get past Shane. Loose puck shoots from the corner. Everybody's looking around like, who's going to go get it first? Who wants to commit? 7, up to 9. Matt Johnson disrupts it, keeps it, stops it at the center line. It's going to go all the way down and chased by Noah. Noah finds the pass up to Jarrett. There's nobody between him and the goalie. Pursued by 24, and the clock runs out. That was a beautiful breakaway for Jarrett, fed by Noah. Nice eyes. If there had been another second on the clock, we might have been able to do something with that one. Like, I mean, goalie, the goalie's strong. He probably would have stopped it anyway. But that was that timekeeper who just, pushed the button a minute or a second earlier on some of those previous stoppages. I can see some kind of equipment. Let's see, that's Paul trying to get back into the locker room for some reason. Matt letting him in. Matt Greenland, I think. I think that's Matt Greenland. If I remember, he was wearing a red hat earlier. And then Shane headed to the locker room also. What's going on in there? So we are going to go back in. We got 14 more minutes on the clock. Trying to get ready to start third period. Shane and Paul. Shane looks like he was just trying to get his water. Not sure what was going on, but I feel like the creator of the knock-knock joke should get a Nobel Prize. I mean, get it? Nobel? Because he's knocking. All right, Joey with the face-off. Here we go. Or as Mario would say, here we go. All right, 17 block. Jack trying to take it. Joey on the other side. Joey around the boards. He's going to come back 24 black. It's going to come out. Aiden, the slap shot, bouncing, and goalie gloves it. That's going to be one of the harder things, I think. I feel like in the, pucks bounce so irregularly. Nice bouncing. I mean, I don't know that Aiden meant to do that. It seemed like he kind of chipped it a little bit. Probably meant to send it with a little more juice. But the bouncing is probably just as effective. In this case, the goalie stopped it, did not. But easy to bounce. There's something bouncing. It's like a ball or something. It's not somebody in the stands had a rubber ball that he dropped onto the ice. All right, Landon taking the face off. Comes back to Mason. Mason, I thought he was looking for a hole, but they actually just passed it back into the corner where Grayson was waiting. This time he's going to send it back to Grayson with a little more moxie on it. Landon in the corner, won't get there in time. They're going to try to send it out, but Mason stops at the line. Nice spin move, Grayson, and keeps going. Colin. They get past Landon, and they're going to send it, I think, over to 40, close up to us. 40 skates it across the zone, looking for the shot. Luke's going to save it, just hold on to it. Stop the clock, 13 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third period. We're down 2 points, 1-3. Kyle takes face off, 14, shoots over Luke's head. He kind of reaches at it half-heartedly, knowing it's not going to go in. All right, Shane along the boards. 4 black, comes up with it, gets it knocked away, and it ends up on Shane's stick. He's got some defensive pressure there. Tries to center it. 2 black picks it up. Kyle steals it back. Ka-chow, pass it into the slot. Out. Poked away by Matt Johnson, disrupting that long pass back out. Matt takes it into the zone. Tries to hand it off to the offense. 14 black will pick up the long pass. He's got to get past Noah. Gets past Noah, but Luke saves it with his shoulder. Jarrett tries to do something. I think he should have let it go, actually. It looked like he tried to get control of it instead of just letting it go out of the zone. All right, pass off to Shane. Jarrett's slow getting up. Shane brings it in and shoots it Goalie's going to hold on to it, stop the clock. 12 minutes, 13 seconds left. We're down 1-3. Joey taking the face off. Puck's around the boards. Jack gets it out in the center to Will. It's chipped away by the defense. Joey fighting to get it back. Forces the player to dump it into the far corner. Aiden will get there first, but not with a lot of time to do anything about it. There's a loose shot. Luke knocks it aside. Spencer along the boards tries to get it out. A lot of stick slapping. Spencer loses the stick, picks it back up. 7 Black. Tries to look like he was going to pass it out. Nice save there. And lofted out. Alright. There's a penalty on 19. Interference. Are they going to give Jack the penalty shot? Probably not. Maybe. Yeah. Nope. Oh, I thought they were for a second. They're just putting. Oakland cleared the ice. I thought maybe. Yeah, he didn't really have solid possession of it at the time. All right. Ashburn will have a power play. We'll take it. All right. Kyle takes face off, hand it back to Aiden. Aiden cross bouncing. Spencer, come on. Then he tries to get it to Joey. Aiden off the boards, gets it back to Joey. Joey in the zone, shoots, pad save. I think that's Kyle. Brings it into across the center, looking for a hole, shoots. Almost got the 5-hole. Shane picks up the loose puck. Back into the slot. 21 Black. It's going to go long. Luke will shuffle it aside. 40 Black has possession. Aiden chips at it, holds it along the boards. Joey and 21 Black come in to help. Joey fishes it out, easy peasy. He's going to skate with it, finds the long pass to Shane. Shane chips it off his stick, trying to get it to Kyle, but there was a Oakland player there. 40 wipes out, trying to get it across the lines, back out into neutral ice. Kyle cross to Aiden. Aiden from neutral ice shoots, stick save, out, stopped by Spencer at the line. Spencer along the boards back to where Shane was waiting. Shane fighting with 24. There's going to be a penalty on that one. I think it's going to be on Shane. We'll see what happens here. Nope. Yeah. High stick. All right, we're 4-on-4 for another 14 seconds. And then we will hopefully hold the penalty kill. All right. Sorry for the camera angles there. Paul took face off. Mason along the boards. All right, there's a penalty. Luke's heading for the box. There's a tripping penalty. And 15 Black. Paul, or slash. All right, we will be 4-on-3, I think. I'm sorry, no. 4-on-4 still, because their penalty was over. So wait, 4-on-4, yeah. Paul will take the face off. And what's going to happen here? It looks like Oakland's going to come up with it. Pursued by Will and Paul. They're going to have to neutralize, but we got like 3 players there, all poking at it. Loose puck's going to come out to Miles. Miles chips it off the glass, and it's going to go long. Icing. Today's broadcast brought to you by Arm. Kyle couldn't quite get there in time. It was Joey up to, I think it was Joey. Or maybe Landon. Landon's out there, unless they did a quick little line change. Kyle taking the face off. Gets his own puck back, finds a pass to Landon. Landon trying to do his fancy stick handling stuff. Cannot get past number 4. 4 loses his stick though, so I guess it kind of worked. Has to go back for it. Icing on Oakland. We got 24 seconds left of 4-on-4 play. Unless somebody commits another penalty, which, you know, could happen. Kyle takes face off. 7 black, skates into the zone, and he's going to have to get past Spencer. Spencer just keeps him bottled up enough that he's off balance, letting him lose the puck, and Aiden sends it long. Landon chases it with 24 all the way down. Kyle chips it over 24 stick, back to Landon. Landon's got to race it back. Number 9. I heard a gate slam, so we are at 5-on-3. Shane joins the fray. Shane over to Spencer. Spencer around the boards. Gets it behind, rolling behind Aiden. So his puck's a little unexpected when it's rolling. 24 tries to send it long, but he'll get it out in neutral ice. Spencer chips it back in, drawing an offsides call because I think both Shane and Kyle were still in the zone. My jokes fell down again. I ain't got not many good jokes left. I used up all the good ones. All right, Joey takes a face off. 8 black, chips it up. Noah turns it around, gets it back up along the boards. And there's a tripping call on who? On Noah? He was looking in Noah's direction, but it looks like Joey's heading to the box. So we will have a penalty kill for minute 30. Snyder takes a face off. Oakland comes up with it. 14 looking for a hole. Oh, jeez. Miles was like standing right in front of Luke and just shifted. Well, I don't think Luke could see it coming. Miles was playing the Oakland player, shoving him out of the net or out of the paint. And from our perspective, I don't think Luke wouldn't have been able to see where it was until it was too late. All right, Kyle takes face off. So that's going to make the score 1-4. Out towards Noah, picks it up neutral ice. Pass over to Matt. Matt up to Shane. Shane flicks it long, played by the Oakland goalie. Rocking it around by the defense. 40 will flick it out. Noah stops it. Tries to stop it neutral ice. It was lost in the air. Kyle plays it, keeps the pressure on. Cross to 19. He does not establish clear possession. Noah's going to engage with him. I think that's Kyle sent it long. It's going to roll and roll and roll. G Black chased by Jarrett. Rocks it around the boards. Played by 40. Lofted way up in the air, bouncing. Matt tries to glove it down. Can't decide what to do. He's going to have to play it along the boards. Shot. Luke saves it. Noah chips it away. Shot again. Luke saves it. Pad save this time in the corner. Matt Johnson gets hammered in the boards, but keeps his feet. We'll turn it around. Get it up to Shane. Shane sends it along the boards back to Matt. Matt tries to get it out, and net gets knocked off. So we are 1-4 on the scoreboard with 6 minutes and 52 seconds left of regulation play. And I'm going to say regulation play because obviously we're going to pull 3 more goals in and tie it up and go into overtime. Actually, I think they just count it as a tie. I don't think there's any in the round robin portion of this tournament, I think. All right, Aiden out to neutral ice. Number 4 shoots. Luke's going to hold on to it actually, and then tosses it over to Spencer. Paul out, and slap shot doesn't get it. Hits Paul or hits Spencer, I think, behind the net ish, back behind the line, and they find a hole around Luke's toes, putting a 5th point. We're down 1-5. I was commenting that we could stay in it if the tiebreaker is based on goal differential. This is not boding well. Of course, we knew these guys were going to be tough. Joey's face-off. Puck ends up in no man's land, played by the Oakland defense. They're going to hit it off the glass. Joey finds himself in the right place. Can't do anything. 8 Black takes it through the neutral zone. Pursued by Jack. Tries to cross it. Tries to knock away by Miles. Along the boards up to 17. Will Schneider hits the gas. He's going to skate it in. Tries to chip it over to Joey. Joey off balance is going to crash into the goalie. Ends up inside the goal. Gets back out, goalie covers it. He's looking around like, what just happened? Net was off. And then here's some angry shouting of some of the fans. Mostly it seems like from the... I hear some people saying it was a goal. But I think it was mostly coming from the Oakland side of the bench, so I'm surprised. I don't know what that was all about. I couldn't hear what they were saying. All right, icing by Oakland. Start of the clock, 5 minutes and 43 seconds left. We're still down 1-5. Kyle will take the face off. Brings to Jarrett. Jarrett struggling along the boards. Keeps going. Brings back behind the net. Under tremendous pressure. Tries to get it out to the slot. Still fighting. Kid's a fighter. All right. Oakland gets the stick on it. They successfully pass it out. Out neutralize Noah. Flicks it. Gloves it down. Hands it up to himself. Brings it in. Hands off to Kyle. Kyle takes it behind, looks for a wrap, can't get there. 2, flicks it, bouncing. It'll come to Noah. Noah tries to get back up to Kyle, tips off the edge of his stick. Oakland will dump it. Matt Johnson will chase it back behind Luke's net. Hand off to Noah. Noah up to Jarrett. Jarrett out into neutral ice. 7 Black turns it around. Matt Johnson up to Shane. It's rolling. Rolls past his stick. There's Matt Johnson fighting with 40. On his knees, 22 Black gets it, and Noah comes in to shove the whole pack of them out of the way. Loose puck out. 22 rockets it around the boards. Kyle races with 40-ish. There's a... Is that charging? I can't see what the ref's doing over there. I couldn't see what the penalty was very well. Looks like Kyle going to the box. We're going to have another penalty kill. We didn't need that. There's a discussion, coach discussing with the official, possibly pointing down at the the other goal. Talking about that last questionable play. Still discussing with the official. All right. Play started. The coach still talking with the official. All right, Spencer, pass it out. Coach still discussing with the official. Hey. Cross to 4. Back to 17 or something. Yeah, I think 17. He's going to skate through neutral zone. Spencer gets in his way. Aiden flicks it backwards. 4 shot. Luke, I think, saved it. Pass, or somebody did. Pass back out to Grayson. Grayson skates it through into the offensive zone. Can't get far. Turned around by the defense. 15. Across to 87. 87 backhands to Aiden. Chips it away out into neutral ice. 4 Black will pick it up. Plenty of time, although Paul will put some pressure on. Across to 14. Quick pass to 87. 87 drops it back to 17. 17 tries to send it. Hits Aiden in the back. Paul trying to chip it out. He's going to get it long. It's going to go all the way down to 4. 4 brings it through the neutral zone with very little pressures. I think we were maybe trying to put some fresh legs out. Spencer around the boards comes back to 14. He's looking for a shot. Luke deflects it up into the glass. I think it hit some in the safety net and stopping the clock. 3 minutes, 21 seconds left. 35 seconds left on the penalty kill. Reminder, we are down 4 points and we're on a penalty kill. We got, I think, Kyle in the box. I'm trying to see who that is over there. Coach is still, official and the coach are shouting at each other. It's getting heated. Heated discussions with the officials. They're going to throw the coach out. He's mad. Coach is mad, official's mad. Landon takes the face off. 7 Black tries to do something. Mason knocks it off balance, backhands it out into neutral zone all the way across. 24 Black cross to number 2. He's going to skate it through the zone. Shoot, loops. It's in. I heard it. I thought it was a save because I hear it hit his blocker. It must have chipped off of his blocker into the goal. That'll put another point on the board. We're down 1-6. Three minutes and 1 second left. Matt Johnson around the boards. Jack's waiting for it. He's going to skate it out. Off into neutral ice. It's going to go long. Turned around by 2. Offsides. Noah tried to stop at the line, but stopped on the wrong side of the line. Joey Greenland, once one of the shorter players on our team, and no longer. All right, pass up, 40. Brings it across, centers it. 22, chases it around. Jack Klein dumps it. Schneider will race for it. He's going to get there first. Out to Jarrett. Jarrett off around the boards to Joey. Joey can't quite get a stick on and control it. It goes past him. Will had to chip it out from behind the net. It's going to come long. Noah will play it in our own backfield. Noah outsticks some kid, hands it up to Matt Johnson. I'm not sure why I was calling Matt Johnson. Matt, we've only got one Matt on the team. Oh, hard hit. That's going to be a penalty on Noah. He's like holding his hands up like, what did I do? It is a little scuffle. 17. Noah kind of popped up into him. But, I mean, I'm not sure he even really knew the kid was there. I mean, it wasn't a real clean hit. I wouldn't. Back of the head. We'll be lucky if Noah doesn't get ejected. He's opening the gate again. It's getting 2 and 10. Paul's going in with him. This is kind of where I think, you know, the refs are not supposed to be vindictive. We got too many players out there. They'll realize that in a moment. I think. All right, well, I don't know what's happening now because we've got 5 players on the ice, and it seems like it's playing 5 on 4. I don't. There's 2 players in the box. I have no idea what just happened. Team brings it in. Luke saved it, I think. Shane flicks it out. It's going to go long. It'll be icing. I've offered before, I will say, you know, if anybody else wants to take over the commentary. I set up this as a brand account so I can easily, you know, authorize anybody else to stream to this channel. Somebody wants to take over. All right, Kyle takes face off. Slide in, stick save by Luke into the corner. Grayson tries to pass it out, intended for Landon. Kyle will be there to back it up. Didn't quite get to Landon and turned around the offsides. We got 1:07 left to go. At this point, with this 5-goal differential, I'm kind of praying for this to be over. All right, Kyle takes face off because it's easy for me to say. Miles, beautiful pass up, intended for Landon, bounced past him. Oakland pass back. Intercepted by Grayson. Turn around by Miles right at the line. Quick pass to Landon. Landon's going to bring it in. Quick flick at the goal and into the goalie's glove. It's going to stop the clock. 41 seconds left. The play actually ended about 44 seconds. They just let it run for 3 extra seconds for no reason. Joey will take the face off, and he will hand his own puck to himself. Then Jack Klein gets a quick shot, flicks I think off somebody's stick over the net, over the crossbar. Spencer along the boards trying to keep it in play. Joey fishes it out. He's not giving up. I might have. All right, I think that was Shane up to, no, it was Will up to Joey. Joey fighting along the corner. Never say die. Good philosophy. Out to Aiden. Aiden up to Spencer. Spencer into the zone. Maybe now is when they're starting to move up. All right, Spencer still keeping it in play. 7 black will send it rolling. Luke lets it go by, and time will run out. We're going to finish this one with a decisive loss, 1-6. Disappointing end to our experience here. Actually, not quite the end of our experience here, considering that there is a consolation game for the 9th and 10th ranked teams. And depending on how the other teams, we actually might, I don't know how the tiebreaker's going. This certainly, if it is goal differential, is not going to help. But I think when I looked, the Oakland team had beaten one of those other teams 5-0. So that's a 5-goal differential. depending on how it works, we actually might still be in. I don't know. You'd think that after losing 3 and 1 decisively, but our other 2 losses were close ones. So I'll let somebody else let you know, and we will schedule the stream for whenever the next game is as soon as I know it. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to be awesome. Don't do anything I would enjoy. And take a moment to reflect on, it's a good day for reflection. It's September 11th, 20 years after the 9/11 attacks. Like I said, I spent that day trying to track down people who worked in the Pentagon because I was the only person from my organization. I was working for the Office of Secretary of Defense, my office was outside the Pentagon, and like one of the only 2 military officers working for PA&E at the time who was not working in the building. I worked in Crystal City, so I just called everybody all day long, making sure they got home safe. Found everybody but Brian Jack. Dr. Brian Jack, the director of the Programming and Fiscal Economics Division. Now buried at Arlington Cemetery next to his wife, Commander Barbara Ratchko.